I'm so amazed here. I'm at the Kona Wastewater Treatment Plant, and I got the man here, Dave. You know, first of all, Dave, I want to say thank you so very much. Man, it's incredible the things that you do here, because I walked around. The place is spotless, no rubbish, and you know, everything is so clean, and the ponds there are clean. I looked in the water, I see fish swimming in all the ponds. Man, I thought this was a hotel. I said, wow, I should have brought my swimming trunks and swim in there. But here's a man responsible, Dave. Dave, unbelievable job. And first, I actually want to thank you and all of you employees here for an excellent job.
Thank you for coming today. And I really have to say thank to my employees. They're the ones that do it for me. I really can't do it without them. We're at the Kailua Kona Kealakehe Wastewater Treatment Facility. It treats 1.5 million to 1.8 million gallons a day. Yes. We do all the way from La'aloa Street and North Kona, Magic Sands, or Magic Sands Beach Park, and then we go all the way over to Queen Lil's property, along with Department of Hawaiian Homelands up by West Hawaii Civic Center. So yeah, we're very glad to be here, and we're glad to have visitors and tours, and welcome to the wastewater treatment plant.
You know, all of you out there, you know, we gotta be really proud of our Hawaii country. We take so many things for granted. And you know, even like wastewater treatment, we take that for granted, right? We don't even know where our sewer is going and everything else.
As long as it goes down, I think, is what everybody cares about.
That's what I know. As long as it's going down, I'm happy. But you know, I mean, it takes a lot to get you know, clean the water and everything else so that it's able to go into the ocean.
Yes. So what we actually do at this wastewater treatment facility is we take in the waste from, mostly it's residential, we take in the waste. And what a wastewater treatment plant is an actual stomach. It's just like our stomach. As we go to the bathroom, we secrete these organisms out in our waste. And once we get here, we actually grow them into a population that actually cleans the wastewater. So things that settle, or don't settle, I should say, things that don't settle, the organisms eat them and make a settable solid out of them, so we can actually clean the water up. And what the things that the microorganisms secrete out doesn't actually make us sick. So we're actually doing killing pathogens, going and eliminating the pathogens, and also just making the water safe for the environment. We all enjoy the water or the coastal waterways in Hawaii. We enjoy going to the beaches, and we just want to make sure our waste does not end up into our coastal waterways and actually degrades the coastal waterways or our natural resources in Hawaii. And we're very proud to be doing that. And we're all licensed operators for wastewater treatment.
Wow, unreal. Again, you can see how much he loves his job. You know,
best place to work. This is the county of Hawaii, the best place to work. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, one thing I want to ask you, Dave. I think this is a kind of important question, because I'm really naive about it. You know, what do you see stuck that clogs up the whole system? I mean, is it
Great question. The problem, there's two big things that give us problems. One is we like to call it fog, fats, oils, and greases. So people dump, they get done cooking something, deep frying something, and they dump the oils down. That is not a proper way of disposing of it. The proper way of disposing of it is, one, put it back into the container that it came into and dispose of it as a land waste, or use it as newspaper or paper towels and absorb it and put it in as land waste. It needs to be a land waste eventually. Once it gets into the wastewater system, it causes fouling on pump controls, it causes fouling on pumps, it runs wear and tear, it really taxes the wastewater treatment plant. The other thing that gets us, and this is a big one now since we've had this COVID outbreak and everything, is handy wipes. Right. Yeah,
it doesn't flush.
No, and everybody they say
it's flushable.
No, they're not flushable. Once they get into a pipe, they like to tangle themselves up and become rope, and then trying to get a pump to actually move the rope there's not very many pumps that you say, hey, it's a rope pumping pump. It doesn't work that way. It causes clogs, which slows down the pump, which gives us high alarms. It can actually cause spills, which is a terrible thing, of raw wastewater going into the ocean. Yeah, so we're constantly after that. Like today, right now, we're pulling a pump at our main pump station just for that. We had a rag get in there, and it failed the pump overnight, and it's just the accumulation of people are flushing things that say flushable. The manufacturer says they're flushable, but we are saying they're not really flushable. That needs to become a land waste. You need to put a garbage can next to your toilet. If you wipe or do something with that you need to dispose of it, it needs to be land waste.
You know, speaking about that, because of this COVID thing, everyone here on this island got to realize that we're all responsible for everything, right?
Yes, sir.
And that's the least they can do to help this wastewater treatment plant. Do not flush
oils down the toilet or sink, and handy wipes or flushable wipes. They need to go to landfill. We need to cool the oil down, put it back in a container, and dispose of it as a land waste, as a trash item, a transfer station item.
See, we're all in this together,
Yes,
Sir.
Yeah? Yes, sir, we are. And we like doing what we do, and we don't mind pulling pumps and doing it, but if we didn't have to, it would help us out by not putting it down the toilet. And we'll get some pictures here shortly of doing the rest of the tour, and I'll show you those handy wipes.
Awesome! So Dave, what's happening over here?
All right, so we were talking about handy wipes just a little bit ago. So that gives us a problem. We actually have special equipment that actually takes care of the handy wipes and the rags that come out of the waste stream as it first comes in. So this is the raw spot. This is the first place we do something. You'll live through it. This is the first place it comes in. So what this will do is it gets we like to get the rags out that's going to clog our pumps or give us some operational problems down the line. So by doing this, it just gives us a little bit better control of our pumps without failures is what we're trying to do here. And we just remove them. So what we do is we hold them here, wash them, and then we haul them up to the landfill.
Wow, you wash them?
Yes, sir. We actually have to wash things. One of the things is required that we clean them before we take them. But as you can see, it's coming up and moving around, and the bin's pretty full. So,
I don't even want to eat in there.
No,
but I can't enjoy my spare moods of eating. Wow, we one of the most important place of the wastewater treatment. We're at a pump station.
yes, sir. This is where it comes in.
Wow, but first of all, guys, man, I just want to say thank you so very much, man. You guys play such an important role here for our island, especially for Kona. I mean, people don't realize how important you guys are and the great job you guys are doing. Look at this place, clean, it's unbelievable. And I tell you what, there's people out there, they gotta realize you guys are the real heroes. So thank you very much. So maybe Dave, you can introduce them to me.
Yeah, this is Zeus, Kona, Dane, and Conrad's the working supervisor.
Wow, man,
Yeah,
these guys are awesome.
These guys, I'll let Conrad, if you want to tell them about the truck here, or you want me to? Sure, go ahead. All right, this is a vac-on truck. We use it for jetting. We have a jet rod on the front. It holds about how many gallons of waste? 600. 600 gallons of waste. Sorry about the noise. We're right next to Lex Brody's car wash. So.
I know.
So we're able to clean the sewer lines, anything in the blockage. Those handy wipes like to gather together along with those fats, oils, and grease we talked about earlier that shouldn't go down a drain. And they make these big blockages. These guys make sure the pipes are flowing that get to a pump station. We're at the pump station right now. So it's their job to make sure it leaves the house, the laterals are clear, the mains are clear, and they get it to a pump station, and then we can get it to the plant.
Okay, Conway, we got all kinds of stuff here. Blackjack, we got pipes. Hey, what is all this about?
Okay, so these are our CIPP kits that we can go ahead and reline the inside of broken or cracked pipes so we don't have any I&I coming in or going out. This one here is our sewer camera that we push in the lateral so that we can see what's going on in the sewer system. So is that one is another type of track camera that we also put into the sewer system. The rest is just regular air hoses and ropes to help pull it and move these in there.
Wow, it's amazing. You guys got all kinds of stuff going on over here, man. Hey, I got one question for you. It's been bothering me ever since I came to your pump station.
Okay.
What, you guys can eat bento and let it over the sewer line?
We do wash our hands and sanitize before we do eat lunch, so yes, we can.
They don't hold back on lunch. Wherever it is, it's there.
Yep.
Hey, how long you work for the company?
I've been here for 5 years now.
Wow, and what, you like your job?
Oh, I love it.
We all love you guys too, because you guys are so dedicated. You guys put so much work here. I mean, pump station, Number one.
Number one. Just remember, life after flush is us.
Life after flush is bad. Awesome. Hey Dave, you got pump stations here, you got swimming pool here, tennis court, you got Lex Brody. I mean, you got other pump stations that's next to condominiums and all. I mean,
and all. Yes.
my question, how do you keep the smell out? You got those big toilet blocks? Or
No. We call them odor control units, and they actually control the odor. What we actually do is we pull the foul air out and push it against some granule activated carbon, GAC is like we call it, and it absorbs the hydrogen sulfides that give us the odors in wastewater, and it neutralizes them. It doesn't really kill them, but it just neutralizes them so we don't have the odors and we don't have the odor complaints. One of our biggest concerns after environmental and property is to make sure we're good to our neighbors, and we try to be good neighbors even though we're wastewater treatment operators, and pump stations are always next to houses because that's where it starts.
Wow, awesome. Thank you very much for keeping the smell down. That's why I wore extra mask. I figure, this is going to be a tough assignment, but
Hey, you sure it's not your breath blowing back in your face?
My breath go back in her face, even smells worse.